Hello everyone, welcome back to the course Autodesk Fusion 360 for beginners. And in this lesson, we are going to design our weekly exercise. So to start, we'll start by setting the type of design, and as usual, we start selecting hybrid design and create new. Now, just need to set a view. We select front view, and then you can go to the toolbar and select create sketch. Now we just need to set that view. So to start, you can start by using point rectangle and start in the origin and set a height of 40 and click in tab in our keyword to also set the width as 92 and then click OK. Now you can go to create and select arc, in this case center point arc, and make sure that you start in the middle point, which will be where this line is appearing, or this triangle is also appearing. So we'll click it and set as 25 and then click it once and move it until we find another point in this case. And we can use trim just to trim this part. And now we can finish sketch. Now you can select this part and also extrude it. We can move it as 180, or we can set it manually in our keyword, and then we can click OK. Now we want to select this face and create a sketch. So to start, you can use line tool and change line type to construction line, and we want to select this corner and set as 15 and then click OK. Now we want to change line type to normal line, and now we can use point rectangle and select at these points that we've created and then set a height of 180 and use our keyword selecting tab to also set the width as 62 and then click OK. Now we can finish sketch. Now we just want to select this sketch that we've created and then extrude it, and you can extrude it to 60 and then change the operation type to new body and then click OK. Now we want to select this face and then create the sketch. So now we can use line tool and change the line type to construction line. And now select at this corner and set as 20 and then click OK. Now change line type to normal line, and then you can use point rectangle and start at this reference line and set a height of 54 and the width. We want to also click in tab in our keyword to set the width as 22 and then click OK. Now we can finish sketch. Now we want to select this face and create a sketch. In this case, another sketch will be created at this part as well. So we can go to create and select arc, and center point arc is the one that we want to create in the middle point. You'll see that that triangle will appear. So we want to select at this point where the triangle appear, in the middle point in this case, and set as 30, exactly 30, and then move it slightly to form this arc in this case. Now we can go to the toolbar and select center diameter cycle, and we want to align it to this middle point in this case. Just go to that middle point and then move it slightly downwards and set in a random point and set as 30, and then click OK. Now you can use sketch dimension and select at this baseline and also at this cycle, and we want to set it as exactly 45, and then OK. So that's it for the first one. Now we can go to the toolbar and select point rectangle and make sure that first we set line to first set a construction line that will help us in this case. So start at this point and set as 40, and then click it once, and now start at this point and set as 15, and then click OK. Now we can change the line type again to normal line, and now we can use the point rectangle, and we can start at this point to set it until we find this point in this case, which we want to create a rectangle that we can adjust later. So first we want to use tab to set the width as 50, and then we can move it upwards until we find a point where these two lines are at the same level and they are aligned with that arc in this case, and then we can click OK. Now we can use trim to trim this part. Now we can finish the sketch. Now we can start extruding it to have the result that we want in this case. So we can go to extrude and select this part, move it to the right, and then we can click OK. And also this part, we want to select it and extrude, until we find another part in this case. And now we can click OK. Now we can go to our browser and expand our sketches and unhide them. So that's it. Now we want to select this part and select extrude, and also we want to go to the left as exactly -10, and then we can click OK. And now again we want to select this part and extrude, and now we want to change the start point to object, and now we just need to select an object. So the object will be this one in this case, and then we can set as -10 in this case, and then we can click OK. Now we want to select this part which seems hidden now, so we can go to our browser and hide our bodies, and then we want to select this part, and then we can unhide them again, and then we want to extrude it. So select extrude, and we just want to move this arrow to this position to remove that part. And now we can also select this part and also remove it. Select extrude, remove this part as well. As -15, and then click OK. Now we can select this part and extrude again, but at this time we want to extrude it at this part. So you can change start point to object and then select this part and remove it. The same way that we removed at that part in this case. And then we can click OK and select also this part at the same time and extrude it. And then we can click OK. And now we can select this cycle to remove it at once, and then extrude, select out of this part and remove it. And then we can click OK. This lesson is more based on extrusion techniques in this case. And there is also this part that which is remaining. We want to select it and then extrude. Remove also this part at this time as -5. And then we can click OK. So that's it for this phase in this case. And also this part we want to remove at the same time and extrude to remove this part which is still remaining as -10. And then we want to click OK. Now we can hide our sketches to save part of our model in this case. Now we want to select create and then select this part as the one that we want to extrude. Now to start, we want to use line tool and then change line type to construction line and start at this point and set as 25. And then now we can use normal lines because we want to extrude it in this case, so it can be as a normal line. And also we want to do the same thing at this side as 25. And now we can unite this point with this corner and then tick it, and also do the same with this one, unite with this corner and then tick it. And now we can finish the sketch. Now we'll see that our sketches are at another face in this case. They are at this face in the middle point. So to select it, you can select this part which we want to extrude, select extrude, and also select this part which we want to extrude to remove it. So you can remove it and then click OK. Now we can unhide our sketches in the browser and then select it and extrude, and also select this one as well. In this case, we'll select both of them at the same time. Now we want to change the start point to object and select this part. Just this face will allow us to cut it also at this shape. and we want to cut it as exactly -20, and then we can click OK. So now we can hide our sketches, and now we can go to modify in our toolbar and select fillet, and now we just want to select this part and add a fillet of 5, and then click OK. And also we can add a this part, a fillet as 5 as well, and then we can click OK. So now we want to modify our model, so you can go to the toolbar and select modify and scroll down until we find appearance, and then we can select it, and then we can scroll down and we'll find many options. Make sure that we select stainless and then select stainless steel brush linear long, and then drag it with your mouse to that part in this case, and then we'll see that it will change in this case. So now you can scroll down again until we find cast steel in this case, and then we can drag it again and place it here, and now we can close it. So that's how we do it in Fusion 360. So thank you all for being here until now, and I hope to see you all in the next lesson. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any upcoming lesson. Thank you all, and peace.